Welcome to class. Hey everyone, welcome back to the 21-day yoga habit for day 2. Today we're working on core strength. It's going to be a little bit challenging, but it's going to be really, really good because once you're finished, you're going to feel like your entire midsection is stabilized and strong, and you're just going to feel like you really accomplished something. So, no props needed. I just want you to go ahead and lie back. So we'll start pretty easy going. We're not going to do anything too crazy right off the bat. You can just let the upper body relax. You can let the knees come in towards the center and bring your hands right to your midline. So just come into your breath. Trying not to anticipate what's to come. Just allowing yourself to be in this moment. Fully relaxed and as still as you can be. Take a couple more breaths here, because I want you to set the tone for your practice today, where we're not going to approach this in a frantic, fast way. It's quick because the time isn't long, but we're not going to blast through every pose, every bit of the sequence. We're going to move intentionally, move effectively, but always with control, with thought, with consideration. Now keep your body exactly as it is. Keep your hands on your abs, but I want you just to gently, we're gonna feel what it feels like to turn the core on, because I think a lot of times we picture that signature burn that comes with like doing 50 sit-ups or crunches, right? That burn, which is good, that's not a problem. But that's not the only indicator of what it means to be working this area of the body. So bring your feet flat so your knees point up. So we're just tweaking our posture a little bit. I want you to gently, ever so slightly, scoop the tailbone forward. So you're tilting the pelvis almost up towards the sky, very, very gently, so that the lower back is pressing down into the floor. So there's no more space between the low back and your mat. Now draw the belly button down and draw the upper rib cage down slightly. So now the core is on, the core is stable, the core is a solid foundation here. We're not getting that burn, but we can breathe easily. We can speak if you wanted to speak. This is what it means to kind of brace through the center without, over dramatizing what this means. So this is kind of a good go-to just for like, okay, I've got to turn it on. This is what that feels like. Now keep this, what we just created, and just extend your legs up. So again, notice you're not having to go super dramatic with that engaging. Now, once the legs go up, the core kind of turns on a little bit more because it has more to support. But take your hands down and just one leg at a time, I want you to alternate dropping the legs. Don't let them touch the floor. Inhale on the way up. Now, I'm going to give you an option. For those of you who've been practicing with me for a long time, this might be pretty easy for you. If this is pretty easy for you, you can lower both legs at a time, as low as you can get. Slowly take it up. I hold on to the edges of my mat to do this. And again, you can just stick with alternating one leg at a time, like we began. I'll come back to that. So whichever side of the spectrum you're on, both legs lowering together or alternating, it's fine. One is a little bit more challenging than the other, but it's not better. You don't get more out of it. 6, 5, 4, wherever you're at, 3 more, 3, keep the belly pulling in, 2, 1. Now we're going to find that burn. Bend the knees. Bring the hands behind the head. Interlace the fingers. We're going to bicycle the legs for 10, 9, 8, 7. Open the chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees in. When you're ready, rock it up. I'm going to challenge you a little bit with plank before we flow. So we're going to time it. You have two options here. Well, I guess you have some options in between these two, but I'll give you two options for now. Of course, full plank is option 1. Option 2 is to keep your knees down. So if plank or during our plank hold, at any point you feel like here is too much, take the knees down. You're still going to get that sensation through the center. So remember, a minute ago, when we were just gently bracing, pulling in, that's all you're looking for. So for the purposes that we're working on today, you're just looking for that enough level. We're not trying to go, crazy intense CrossFit yoga. This is not that. This is just to get that effective to that effective point, and that's all you need. So like I said, I'm going to time you in your plank, and we've got, let's see, we'll go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank. I'm on my forearms because I prefer it over being on my hands, but it's really up to you. Now in your plank, notice, are the hips here? Lower them down. Are they sagging? Pull them up. Pull the chest forward slightly. Breathe. Tuck the tailbone towards the heels. Remember, the knees can come down if it's too much. Almost there. 20 seconds. You got this. Control your breath. Bring your thoughts somewhere productive. So a vision that makes you feel strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, sit back, child's pose. You did it. Take 2 full breaths. Now lean forward, tuck the toes under, and find a downward facing dog. So just a nice, easy, chill downward facing dog. Pedaling out a little bit if that feels good. And take 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Look forward. Just walk the feet up behind the hands, 1 step at a time. Bend the knees deeply. Oh, I did too much yoga the other day, and now my hamstrings are still tight. Inhale, sweep the arms up. We'll take a few rounds of Surya Namaskar A, like a sun salutation. Exhale, fold forward, upper body comes down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe it in. Step back to plank. Pause. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, knees down and lower. Lay the chest flat. Roll the shoulders back. Find cobra. So stretching through the front body. That feels good after all those planks. Exhale, lower. That long plank, I should say. Tuck the toes. Sit up and back. Downward facing. Look forward. Step, hop, walk the feet up to the hands, whatever you like. 1 more round like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe it in, step back to plank. Pause. Inhale. Exhale, lower between the elbows. Cobra or up dog. Sit it back, downward facing. Take one full breath here. Exhale, let the eyes close and pause. Take one more breath in. Exhale. I want you to shift your weight forward to plank. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit in intensity, but not in our speed. So from your plank, I want you to pick the left toes up. Bring the knee towards the chest. I want you to bring the elbow to the knee to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up and back, downward facing. Remember, you're not going for a super intense squeeze in the center. It's just enough to brace, to support. Shift forward, plank. Right toes lift. Knee towards chest. Alternate right, left, right, left. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up and back. From your down dog, very gently drop to your forearm so you end up in dolphin. Elbows under shoulders. If this is a really uncomfortable shape, just clasp the hands. One more breath in. Exhale, walk the feet back so you end up in a forearm plank. Oh, gotta walk forward. From your forearm plank, we're gonna swivel the hips right, left, right, left. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back up. Dolphin. Breathe. Walk the toes back out. Plank. We're going to do the same thing again. So swivel. Right. Left. Right. Left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From your plank, drop the knees. Feet together, knees apart, child's pose. You can wrap the arms behind you if that feels better. Take the hands under the shoulders, roll the shoulders back. Bring your knees pointing forward so you're sitting on your heels. Interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Give the shoulders a bit of a rest. Good. Unhook. Lean forward. Slide your feet towards the front of your mat and roll back down. You're going to retrace our steps a little bit from where we began. So inhale, legs up. Either drop one leg at a time, alternating legs, or exhale, both legs slowly lower. Inhale up. So alternating legs or doing what I'm doing. Keep going. Wherever you're at. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Hands interlace behind the head. Lift the chest so you engage the core just the way we started. When you're ready, bicycle the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie it down. Oh, burning. Reach for the insides of the feet. Knees come down. Heels point up towards the sky. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Exhale, feet together, knees together. Take your time, gently roll up to a comfortable seat. Let the shoulders drop back. Bring your hands right to your belly. Notice how you're sitting a little taller. You feel a little stronger, a little more stable through the center. Appreciate the work you put in and what you were able to accomplish today. On your next breath in, sweep the arms up overhead, press the hands together, and exhale them right down to the heart center. Let the eyes blink open. Namaste. Just wanted to thank you again for joining me for class, and also remind you that the full 21-day series lives inside Bad Yogi Studio, as does over 200 something classes and over 100 hours worth of yoga. When you sign up now, you also get 2 weeks for free, so definitely take advantage. Head to studio.badyogi.com and I'll see you inside.